To get some more insights into all of this, I spoke earlier to Dean Cheng. He's a senior research fellow for Asian Studies at the Heritage Foundation. He provided an overview of the session and talked about the challenges the Chinese government faces when implementing its reforms.
So the third plenum of the various party congresses, especially the first one of each incoming party general secretary, is when really economic policy is charted and laid out. Now, that doesn't hit the public, of course, until at the end when announcements are made of what reforms, what policies will be implemented. But that's what's going to go on for the next 4 days.
What about the challenges ahead for the government as you look at the total landscape? What do you see those as?
Well, we're already starting to see, for example, a shrinkage in the number of incoming young workers, people say between the age of 18 and 24. That's because China's demographics are changing. The country is aging. And that process is only going to accelerate as the people who were born during the massive bump under Mao Zedong reach retirement age. So one thing we're going to see is a significant change in the labor force balance. And the era of cheap labor is probably coming to an end in China, and that's going to be one of the economic reform issues they're going to face. Do they liberalize the hukou system to allow labor to be deployed more efficiently? Another thing that is obviously also going to arise is going to be foreign policy, which probably won't see significant initiatives in the course of the third plenum, but is the gorilla that is hulking outside. What will be the state of U.S.-China relations over the coming several years as President Obama finishes his second term and Xi Jinping exercises full power?
Let me ask you about President Xi Jinping. What does he hope to accomplish here, and what does he need to accomplish, and are they different?
Well, Xi Jinping, of course, has talked about the China dream, and what that really encapsulates is the idea of a China that is politically more stable. I know for American viewers in particular, it's kind of funny to hear that because we think that China is very politically stable. But from inside China, there's always that concern about how power transitions occur, et cetera. So that's one thing he would like. Another one is a China that is more prosperous. One of the great realities is that we have 1.3 billion people, many of whom are living better than they were 20 years ago, but are nowhere near first world status. So that's one of the other things Xi Jinping wants to do, is create economic policies that will move China forward. Balancing that is, how does the Chinese Communist Party stay in power? And how does China deal with challenges with regards to territorial sovereignty, territorial claims among the neighbors, and obviously internal security issues, whether it's minority concerns, whether it is rural-urban imbalances, growing inequality.
Full plate. Dean Cheng, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.